This is day 2. Welcome back to Mr. Smith's Garage. Uh, had to go get some tools. I'm going to show you what we're doing now. Went to one of my favorite stores, a place called Harbor Freight. Got myself a wheel chock. Alright. Wheel chock is going to replace a piece of wood. That's going to hopefully not allow that to spin. Got myself a breaker bar because I really didn't have a breaker bar. A very nice, well, from Harbor Freight, torque wrench, and it could last as a, could go as a breaker bar because it's pretty decent size. Well, same size. I do like a breaker bar though because I'm going to show you a little trick I do with, typically with a jack stand. The other thing I got, 46 millimeter. So you know I showed you, I don't know if you saw that, but I showed you on the other one the smaller one. That's for a Type 1 Volkswagen. This is an axle nut for a 46. Let's just see if it fits. Look at that, it fits on there. Pretty nice, huh? As long as it doesn't slip off. And then here's where it gets tricky. Some of you probably do this too, but this gives you just a little bit of extra. Let's see if it works. It's slipping. Okay. Well, come on. This is supposed to be. This is the highest quality stuff. Okay. Let's try one more time here. Well, come on there, Mr. Breaker Bar. I'm trying to think. Does it give you more torque if you do it this way? Anybody know? Is that going to give me more torque? What I could see myself doing is actually breaking things, so let's just hope that doesn't happen, right? I should probably move this out. That is just not going very well, is it? Let's go there. Nothing. Well, let me just tell you, this has been interesting. So, not able to get that thing to break loose, that axle nut, the way it is right now. So what my plan is I'm gonna bolt this thing back on. Stay there for just a second. And hopefully use the weight of the transmission to keep this, to break that axle nut loose. So that's what our next steps are, really. Let's just see if we can get this thing. Oh, yep, we want to make sure we get the right ones in here. Found about a lot of different ways to do it, and since they went out so easily, I'm thinking they should go in pretty easily too. We just gotta make sure that we can get this lined up
That's the key, I think. And look at that. It's lined up. Even though I've twisted that thing so many times, that thing's lined right up. And it's in there. Just like that. Sometimes you just luck out, huh? I was not thinking that I was going to luck out on any of this, but hey, I'm happy it's working. So I need to remember when I put this back together to have these on first so I don't rip the boots with these pieces. Because boy, I could definitely rip boots, huh? Actually, let's pull that one out and try it again. Let's put on that first, and then we'll put this through. There we go. See, it's all a learning experience, right? You can learn from doing this kind of stuff. Next time around will be easier. And I'm planning on doing this a few times because I've got Jill, the white 82 van again. That's what I was taking these ones out for, was to clean them up and put them over on Jill. Let's see how this one goes. Back behind here. There we go. And then I'll put Jill's axles, as long as they're all good, back on this one. This is the real project. Jill's a daily driver, but man, she's in really good shape. This one needs some work. It's had a lot more miles on it. I want to say when I got Jill only had maybe 75,000 miles, and this one, odometer reads 155, so pretty sure that's probably correct. The 155.
Okay, so what we've done since the last time you saw me is I went underneath, rehooked up all the axle, all the CV bolts into the transaxle, back into this side. So they're all in there. I did not torque them down. I really just need something to keep this wheel from spinning. And even then, I don't know what we're gonna get here when we go for it, but we're just trying to break this seal here. So hopefully it will not spin at all. I've got chalk in the back here. I've got it in gear with the emergency brake set. We're going to use this Let's see what this does, huh? Basically, I just don't want the wheel to spin. And the wheel spins. Okay, let's get up a little higher. That's the other thing about not having a ratchet. Trying not to damage anything, including myself. So brake set, it's in gear, but the wheel is still spinning. This wheel should not be spinning. But it is. So maybe it's not in gear. Let's go check that one more time. That's first gear right there. Let's see what she does. Still spinning. Huh. Okay, I went to quite a few people, including I posted out on Van Cafe, for those of you Van Cafe friends, and one guy said you get a BFH, which I'm assuming is a big hammer. I also heard that from somebody else, that to just use a hammer. So we're gonna try that real quick, see how that goes. Little sparks, huh? I don't know if big hammer's gonna work. Always wear safety goggles, huh? Let's see if I can hold it on there. It does look like it's moving. Is it moving? Huh. Yeah, my Volkswagen friends also told me a big hammer. I think it's working. They called it like a whack. You know, like this thing is not just a specialty tool, it's a whacker. Let's see. That thing's supposed to have 275 pounds of torque, but I don't think it does. Let's keep going here because I think this is moving. It's definitely moving. I like that. Sweet! Whew. That was worth it. That was worth the video.